In the first game of the campaign, I was successful, but I still want to improve the deck. So there was a couple things that I was unsatisfied in the deck. I wanted a couple more events, and my summoning spell at different points in that game got Throg and Clea, which while I like these allies on their own, I don't really want my summoning spell to get it. So it was kind of unlucky that out of all the allies, I think I had like 10. I got these two, which are the cheap allies. But then I don't really want that to be a possibility in my deck. So I'm going to remove these. And what I'm putting in their place is I'm switching Dropkick for Throg, Tackle for Clea, so I can get a couple more stuns. And I can meet the resource requirements okay with these. And then I have Beta Ray Bill for Maria Hill. So my plan here is I'm cutting out 3 targets for summoning spell that I'm not as happy with, adding in a good one, and then adding in a couple more events. So now for the setup here, I want to make it a little more streamlined than it was in the last video. So I'm going to be just following the Appendix 2 setup on page 43 of the rulebook. So the first step is I'm going to select my identity. It's going to be Adam Warlock and set my hit points, which I have 11 hit points. Then I select the first player. Since this is solo, it's just me. I set aside my obligation and my nemesis sets, and I shuffle my deck. Ooh, that would have been catastrophic. I had my cards flipped the wrong way. There we go. Okay, that's adequately shuffled. And then we collect tokens of status cards. I got those over there. Select the scenario and put its villain and main scheme deck in the center. So this one's going to be a little special because it's the second one of the campaign, which is the tower defense. So Proxima 1, and then the standard set. So I have my standard set and my obligation in here. And then 2 tower defense. So tower defense and standard, 1 modular set and counter set, Armies of Titan. So then Armies of Titan is going to go in to the encounter deck. And then I have standard and the obligation in here. And expert as well. There should be expert cards in there. Yeah. So then there's 2 main schemes now. But first I put the villains into play. So I'll be using Corvus 2 and Proxima 2 as the first ones. And then I'll be setting Corvus 3 and Proxima 3 aside. So Corvus has 11 health. And then Proxima has 12. Now I create the encounter deck, which is right here with everything in there, and shuffle it together, including the obligation, which is different in the newer rules as opposed to the old ones. Okay, counter deck is shuffled up. And then I grab the put setup cards into play, which I believe this Avengers Tower is a setup card. Not technically traded setup, but it's going to come into play. So, and this is a permanent card. Main scheme. Reveal stage 2A and put it into play next to this stage, so there are 2 main schemes and 2 villains in play. So this one is Proxima Midnight's scheme. Maybe I can do it like this. And then the other one, when revealed, put the Avengers Tower environment into play, stronghold side face up. Put the focus defense attachment into play attached to this stage. Each player searches the encounter deck for a copy of the Black Order Besieger and puts it into play engaged with them. So this comes into play, engage with me. And then I shuffle the encounter deck. And then this is Corvus Glaive's scheme. So Proxima, you can see here, is leads the Black Order to a direct assault on Avengers Tower. And then Corvus is directs his forces from the front, using his tactical genius to counter the Avengers' defense. And then this one is attached over here. And I'll add the tower up here as well. And then force response after Black Order procedure engages you, choose to either deal 1 damage to Avengers Tower or deal 2 damage to your identity. Interesting. I want to double check this. Put it into play, engage with them, shuffling counter deck. Okay, so now I have to choose 2 damage to my identity or 1 damage to the tower. I think I'll do 1 damage to the tower instead of 2 to my identity before I have my soul world going. I think that makes sense. Okay, and then this focus defense says permanent. The villain who matches the attached scheme is the active villain. So Corvus is the active villain right now. After the player phase ends, attach this card to the other main scheme. Okay. And then there's no one revealed over here. I gotta make sure I have the starting threats on. And now I can do campaign setup. So, jumping forward here. So to tower defense. These are just rules about the scenario. Probably skim these actually. I'll fast forward through this, but I'm gonna read it just to make sure I don't make any rules mistakes. Okay, so I'm glad I read this because on expert mode, which is the one I'm playing on, place 2 per player damage on the tower. So the tower is actually going to start at 3 damage. And then campaign instructions, put the save the Shawarma place side scheme into play. And I really do want to save this shawarma place because I really like shawarma. Where is it? Did I miss it? It might just be on the back of one of these cards. There it is. Save the shawarma place comes into play. And then it has 2 threat on it. And then hinders 1 per player. That's going to have 3 on it. When defeated, each player shuffles 1 copy of shawarma into their deck and flip this card over. So here is my shawarma that I'll set aside, and hopefully I'll finish it. And then if security breaches in the campaign pool, which it is, shuffle it into the encounter deck. I'm going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it was. Yep, it was. So that's going to shuffle into the encounter deck. Expert campaign only, set each player's hit points to remaining hit point value, which I was full health. And then each player may place 1 acceleration token on one of the main schemes to heal their identity to its full hit point value. But I don't have to do that because I successfully ended at full health last time. This is shuffled up. And that's it. I'll set these campaign cards aside. And now I can move on to drawing cards and resolving my mulligans and begin the game. Okay, so I have a hand size of 6, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Double Cosmic Ward, Quantum Magic, Pip. I think I might just mulligan these 4 again. looking for my Mystic Senses. And then Proxima's, when completed, will deal damage to the tower. And Corvus's, when completed, will just give me a face down counter card. So I might put Under Surveillance on Under Siege. So draw 4 more. Okay. This is not that bad. I probably look to play Iron Fist here and Under Surveillance. Yeah, I think that's going to be my plan. Okay, so I'll flip up now. I'll play Under Surveillance onto Under Siege using the Power of Justice. Then I'll spend these 4 to get out Iron Fist. Proxima is going to be the first villain here, and she also has the biggest attacks. And then Iron Fist comes into play with 2 Mystic counters. So Iron Fist now can attack Proxima. I'll remove 1 Mystic counter. That deals 1 damage to Proxima and stuns her. And then his 2 damage goes through as well, bringing her to 9 health. And then he gets a consequential damage. Adam Warlock, what do I want to do here? I think I'll focus on saving the Shawarma place. Or do I want to just deal damage to that Black Order Besieger? I'm not sure. 2 damage is nice here, because then I can just Battle Mage to get rid of it. So I'll start by just attacking for 1 on the Black Order Besieger. And that will end my turn. So I'll ready up and draw up to my hand size. Nice, I got the Sorcerer Supreme already. I'd like to have a little more space here. This is a hefty scenario. Let's put the Save the Shawarma place a little lower as well. Okay. So now, force response after the player phase ends, attach this card to the other main scheme. And now both of the main schemes go up by 1. And then Proxima is the active villain now. She won't activate though because she's stunned. Then the Black Order Besieger attacks me for 2. And what's in my hand? Psylocke could be really good here too. Can I afford her though? 2 for this. And then I can't afford her, so I'll probably just Karmic Blast. Yeah, so I'll just defend the Black Order Besiegers to attack after he engages, so not now. Now I get an encounter card. When revealed, heal 2 damage from each villain and give each villain a tough status card. So Proxima heals up. And then both of them get tough. Okay. And now it's my turn. I will play the Sorcerer Supreme, which increases my hand size by 1 while I'm in hero form. And then I guess I'll just battle. I can Battle Mage or play Karmic Blast here. I think I'll Battle Mage and defeat the Black Order Besieger. And then Iron Fist will attack Corvus Clave and remove Mystic counter. So when Iron Fist attacks an enemy, and the timing of this means that this ability goes off before his attack image goes off, it deals 1 damage and stuns it. So it takes off the tough and stuns him. And then the 2 attack goes through, bringing him to 9 health. And then removes that last Mystic counter. And Iron Fist takes another consequential damage. And then I think I'll just discard both of these because I'm still looking for Mystic Senses. And end my turn. Summoning spell will be nice here. I'll have to count how many allies, because I don't... Did I already lose both quantum magics? No, I lost both quantum wards. So if I lose one Mystic Senses to the summoning spell, that will be fine. Okay. So at the end of the player phase, this moves over here. Threat goes on both schemes. Bringing both of them to 3. Corvus doesn't activate against me. And then I get 1 encounter card, which is Proxima's Power. When revealed, Proxima Midnight activates against you. So when she attacks, choose either deal 1 damage to the tower or she gets +2. So I'll give her +2 and block with Iron Fist. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 damage that Iron Fist blocks. Oh, I also forgot to draw an extra card. I forgot about my Sorcerer Supreme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And now it's my turn. Okay, Wolverine will be really nice here. I can't quite afford Wolverine, though. And play Summoning Spell. So I could play Summoning Spell, discard off the top of my deck. Or I could just play Wolverine, pierce through this tough, and then heal up Wolverine by using this. Or I could play Falcon. Look at the top 3 cards, remove threat from a scheme. So that could finish Shawarma Place. I think I might do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can save Summoning Spell and Wolverine in my hand for next time. So that's 4 to play Falcon. Falcon comes into play. After Falcon enters play, look at the top 3 cards within counter deck for each treachery, remove 1 threat from the scheme. 1, 2, 3. So that was 1 threat. Can come off the Shawarma Place, leaving it at 2. And I looked at it, so this is going to be a double boost, and then I'm going to get a minion. And then I'll have the Landing Craft as my next one. So I don't really have to worry about that. And Falcon can finish it. When defeated, each player shuffles 1 copy of Shawarma into their deck. Flip this card over. Ooh, I forgot about Black Swan. Toughness with 4 health per player. Shawarma shuffles into my deck. So she engages the first player. Toughness victory 2. After Black Swan engages you, discard 1 card from your hand. Oof. Okay. So I didn't realize that was going to happen. I had forgotten. So I think I'll discard Wolverine instead of Summoning Spell because I like Summoning Spell more. And then Adam Warlock will... How do I want to do this? Also, I have one damage on him. So I can knock this tough off. I'm thinking about flipping to Alter Ego because Proxima doesn't have great scheming. So if I flip to Alter Ego, or do I just stay up? I could just stay up, but then I don't really want to just lose Falcon immediately. So this is at 3 of 10. Don't think she'll finish it, so I'll knock this tough status card off because I lost Wolverine, so I won't be able to pierce through it. And then I'll flip to Alter Ego. And then... Or do I just take the damage here? No. I think this will be fine. I'll have to thwart this, though. No. I think I'll stay up, actually. I'll stay up, and I'll just deal the damage to the tower here. And then I'll block Black Swan, I think is my plan. I think that's my plan. Okay. So I'll stay up and keep Summoning Spell in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So I can Summoning Spell, or I can just play Nick Fury, draw 3, play Soul World as well. Okay. At the end of the player phase, this moves over. And then I know it's just a double boost, right? So, Proxima, threat goes on each main scheme. Proxima is going to attack me and I'll give her +1, or plus. I'll deal 1 damage to the tower. And then do I want to block? It's going to be for 5. That doesn't really matter. Okay, so 5 damage. So I take 5. I'll block Black Swan. So it's just 5 damage total, bringing me down to 6 health. And then I'll get an encounter card, which is the Blackwater Besieger. I can deal 2 damage to my identity or 1 to the tower. So that's going to be 4 damage to the tower. I can get to 5 damage on the tower, or I can go down to 4 health. I think I'd rather damage the tower. Okay. And now it's my turn. So I could play Nick here and draw 3, or I could just deal 4 damage with him, take out both of these minions. That could be good as well. Do I have any other options? Not really. Or a summoning spell, but I don't really want to do that before I've seen other Mystic Senses, and I've already seen a lot of allies. So I'll spend 4 to play Nick. Nick will deal 4 damage to Black Swan upon entering play. That has victory 2. And then Nick and Falcon will take out the Besieger. I think that was a good play there. I'll hold Soul World. Okay. Now, drop to my hand size of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still haven't seen either Mystic Senses. Okay. But my deck has still been functional, even though I haven't seen them. So that's encouraging. So I'm looking to play the Staff and probably use Dazzler for Battle Mage. Interesting. Okay, so this goes to the other one. Corvus Glaive is activating against me now. After he makes an undefended attack, discard the top one. Okay. But first, threat. So each of them are at 5. Corvus is attacking. I'm blocking with Nick. So he's not going to damage the tower. So 2, 3, 4 damage takes out Nick. And then I get 1 encounter card, which is the Outrider. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from my hand. Not a fan of this. If I lose the staff, I'll be very sad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. So I've gotten really unlucky with that every time. So I won't see my staff again until I use Quantum Magic. Okay. So now what do I want to do? I could heal up Falcon with my Battle Mage ability and keep him around and take out the Rider with it. Yeah, so I'll use Shield Spell to heal Falcon. And then Falcon will take out the Outrider. And then Adam will thwart 1 from here so it doesn't complete. And then I'll play Soul World. And then Cosmic Awareness and Dazzler are still in my hand. This one's at 5. What are the odds it goes to 10? It'll be at 6. Can she scheme for 4? She'd have to get a triple boost. I don't know. I think I will I'll just discard these 2. Because I still am looking for Mystic Senses. He took 1 consequential. So that will end my turn. I got Shawarma Place and still... Okay, I finally did see 1 Mystic Senses, which is nice. Okay. Dropkick and Karmic Blast. That can pay for Dropkick, deal 4, stun. That could be good. Okay. This switches, and then both the schemes go up by 1. This doesn't complete because I'm under surveillance. Proximate Midnight attacks me. I'll give her +2, and I'll block with Falcon. So 3, 4. If damage from this attack defeats an ally, deal 3 damage to Avenger's Tower. Oh. So that's 5, 6 damage. And it deals 3 damage to Avenger's Tower as well because it defeated an ally. So that's at 6, 7, 8. The tower is almost damaged. And then I get an encounter card attached to Corvus. He gains Retaliate 1. Take a damage and spend those to discard this card. Okay, now it's my turn. I think I'll start by drop kicking onto Corvus. I used only physicals. So that deals 4 damage to Corvus. And stuns him and draws me a card. My other Mystic Senses. Unfortunately, I can't afford both of them here. He's stunned. And then these two, the last two cards must be Quantum Magic. Okay, Adam Warlock will... Okay, so I'll start by just playing a Mystic Senses. I'll discard Beta Ray Bill to Battle Mage, increasing my stats by 1 and drawing. And then I'll thwart 2 off of this. And I'll stay up because he is stunned. And then I'll try to go to Alter Ego next turn, I think. Okay. So now I ready. My deck ran out, so I add a counter to Soul World. And I get a face down counter card, which I'll put here. And I'll shuffle up my discard pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Might be able to play Beast here. That could be fun. So is it 2? And then I play Mystic Senses. Then I play... No, I play Beast first. Okay. This goes over to Corvus. The main schemes go up by 1. And then Corvus does not attack me because he's stunned. And then I get another encounter card. Black Order Infantry, guard when defeated, give the villain a tough status card. And advance. So now Corvus schemes for 2, 3, 4 on here, which completes it. And when this would be completed, remove all threat. Instead, then deal each player 1 face down counter card. So I get another one, which is an Outrider. Discard 1 card at random from my hand. So I'll roll. 6. Quantum Magic's gone. Okay. And now it's my turn. How do I want to do this? I think I'll discard Coulson to remove 2 threat from here with my Battle Mage ability. And then that draws me a card from my Mystic Senses. And then I'll play Beast. Beast will grab this. I'll grab it out of my deck, actually. I'll grab Strength is fine. Actually, no, I want Energy. I want the Strength to be used for Dropkick, ideally. And then I can pay 2 to get this other Mystic Senses down. And then Beast and Adam. So Beast can take out this Outrider. And then Adam can thwart 1 off this scheme. It's at 4, it'll be at 5. It probably won't finish. And then I'll flip down to Alter Ego. I will heal up to full with Soul World. Bring me up to 11. And that will end my turn, and I'll hold Tackle in my hand. It's so sad that I lost my staff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this goes over here. Each main scheme goes up by 1. And then Proxima Schemes for 1. Boost, give the villain a tough status card. Already has 1, so just 1. And then 2 total from that. Bring it up to 7 out of 10. And then 1 encounter card, which is Exhaustion. Exhaust my identity and surges into Direct Assault. Attach to the villain, who is not the active villain, which is Corvus. +2 attack. When the attached villain attacks, it gains range. If that attack defeats an ally, deal 3 damage to Avenger's Tower. At the end of that attack, discard this Direct Assault. Okay. And now it's my turn. Don't have an alter ego action to do anymore, so I'll flip up. I can't get all of the physical resources for Dropkick, so I think I'll start by doing the Battle Mage ability. I will use this to remove 2 threat, or do I want a Battle Mage? I'll discard Dropkick to Battle Mage and deal 2 to the Black Order infantry. That draws me 2 cards. And then I will attack with Beast on the Black Order infantry, taking it out. When defeated, it gives the villain a tough status card, which is Proxima currently, because she's the active villain. But luckily she already has one, so I really lucked out there. Beast takes a consequential. How do I want to do this now? It would be nice to thwart with Cosmic Awareness a bit. Cosmic Ward will be good as well. Do I want to get my cape down? So, what's the priority here? Stunning Corvus Glaive is completely necessary. So will be playing Iron Fist. That requires 4 resources from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And then I'll use my cape to play a Cosmic Ward as well. Iron Fist has 2 Mystic counters on him. He will attack Corvus, which will remove a Mystic counter and deal 1 damage, and then the 2 damage goes through and he is stunned. He takes a consequential from that. And then that will end my turn. Cosmic Ward will hopefully cancel any treacheries that are bad, and I'll look at thwarting this soon. I just needed to deal with this because I don't really want to... also, Corvus has Retaliate 1. I need to remember that. So 2 damage onto Iron Fist. Okay. I want to keep the tower safe, but this is going to be difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got some Karmic Blasts. And Dazzler could be good here. Quantum Magic could be good. Interesting. Okay. Main scheme switches to this one. Corvus is stunned. And then I get an encounter card. Another Direct Assault when the attached to the villain is not. So now Proxima gets 1. If that attack defeats an ally, deal 3 damage to Avenger's Tower. Okay, so now they both have 1. It's not ideal. I can't have the allies be defeated by it because I know damage the tower too much. Okay, so now it's my turn. How do I want to do this? Maybe I'll start by Battle Maging. Yeah, I'll start by using Power of Aggression to deal 2 damage to Corvus, defeating him. But Corvus Glaive cannot be defeated, so he's just at 0. So I gotta get Proxima now too. That triggers Battle Mage to draw me 2 cards. Shawarma and Karmic Blast. Okay, that Shawarma could be good. Quantum Magic. Do I want anything out of my discard pile? Psylocke could be good. Coulson could be good. Cosmic Awareness could be good. Let's see here. I think I will use Dazzler here. Will I deck out? No, I'm not going to deck out. So going to Alter Ego isn't perfect right now. Karmic Blast. Okay, I could just get rid of Corvus's attachment by spending a energy and a physical, which I don't think I'm gonna... Or do I just... I have triple Karmic Blast right now. Do I just go all out on damage? I think I might. Because I need to rescue the tower soon. So Iron Fist will attack and remove a Mystic counter, knocking off the Tough, and stunning Proxima, and then dealing 2 damage to her. He's defeated to consequential damage, unfortunately. And then I will use... I need 6 resources. That's 1. I'm 1 resource short because I can't... Because I didn't get that double. So maybe a Quantum Magic something. I could just Quantum Magic Iron Fist back into my hand. Or just play Dazzler and get a Confuse off. Yeah, I think I'll play Dazzler like that. Dazzler and just play, confuse an enemy. I will confuse, so it's going here. Am I flipping down here? Probably not. I'll confuse Corvus because I imagine I'm going to flip down soon. And then Dazzler can thwart 2 here to keep that under control. She takes a consequential. Then I'll spend these, how do I want to do this? I can keep Quantum Magic or Karmic Blast, essentially. Which one's more important? Probably Quantum Magic. So I'll Karmic Blast here. Onto Proxima. Dealing 4, and I'll discard the top 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 damage. Okay, and I still have Quantum Magic. And then Adam Warlock will just thwart 1 here, I think. I'll hold Quantum Magic. Okay. Beast will stick around to block for later. And I can ready up. Drop to my hand size of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I got Wolverine, Nick, full body charge. Probably want to try to end the game here fairly soon. Okay. So now this goes over here. Main schemes go up by 1. And then Proxima is stunned, so she doesn't attack me. And I get 1 encounter card, Black Order Procedure. I'll take 2 damage because I don't want to damage the tower. Could just feasibly leave that out. Okay, now it's my turn. How do I want to do this? Am I full body charging here? Maybe. Am I playing Nick here? Okay, I think I won't really have that much time to play Wolverine, so I'll discard Wolverine for a Battle Mage, dealing 2 here, and drawing me 2 cards. Summoning Spell and Beta Ray Bill. And now Dazzler can defeat Proxima, bringing out these 2 villains, the next 2. There's no one revealed on here. She has 15. And then Corvus has 14. How many allies do I have in this deck? I didn't actually count. I think there's 10 though. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't think there's an ally left in my deck because I did cut an ally. So I don't have an ally left in my deck. So do I play Nick here or do I just full body charge? I think Should probably full body charge onto Corvus, maybe? So, 1, 2, or do I quantum magic something? I would like to quantum magic and grab a karmic blast back to my hand. So I could cycle my deck and then I could summoning spell. I think that's what makes sense to me. So I'll discard Beta Ray Bill to quantum magic and bring karmic blast back into my hand. Then I'll spend 2 karmic blast using Nick and Cosmic Awareness. So that deals 4 damage. I'll deal it to Proxima, and then I discard the top rest, so that decks me out and deals an additional 2. So that's 6 damage. Bringing her to 9 health. I get an encounter card. I shuffle my deck. Then I spend these 2 to play a summoning spell. Now I discard till I get an ally. If the troll comes in, okay, again, not the one I wanted. He's tough at least. And I decked out, so I got a counter on Full World. And then then 1 damage onto here. And then Beast can stick around to block after this big attack. Or do I flip down? My plan was to flip down here. It's just I'm full health. I'd rather just flip down at the end. I can just block this attack. When an attached spell attacks, attack gains ranged. That defeats an ally. Yeah, it doesn't gain piercing, so Pip can just block that attack. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so I'll stay up so I can just block that attack. Okay, that's a heavy resource hand. Okay, main scheme. This goes to the other one, and the main schemes go up. Oh, not that much. And then Corvus attacks me. I'll block this with Pip, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5. Knocks off the tough. And then it did not defeat an ally, so I don't deal 3 damage. And then I discard Direct Assault. Now the Black Order Procedure attacks me for 2. I get dealt an encounter card. City under attack, Crisis. Okay, so I'm not going to be thwarting anymore. I'm just going to be going for damage. Comes in with 3. I mean, I could finish that, but I don't know if I really want to. And then another one, Security Breach. When revealed, each player places a random card from their hand face down here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Counterintelligence goes face down under the Security Breach. Now it's my turn. Proxima is going to be going. I have all these doubles. So I'll start by just using Power of Aggression to deal 2 damage. I'll do it to Corvus because he has Retaliate now, but this isn't an attack. And that draws me 2 cards for my Mystic Senses. Iron Fist could be good. Psylocke could be good here too. So I can spend 4 to get out Psylocke. Oh, I have to discard an ally. So first, I'll deal 2 with Beast onto here, defeating him. And 2 onto here with Dazzler. She's defeated as well. Psylocke comes into play with 2 psionic counters. She will attack Proxima, remove a counter, and deal 2 damage and confuse Proxima. Okay, that defeated her. Oh, I forgot to put threat there. And then I can pay 4 for Iron Fist. Iron Fist comes into play with these 2 counters. Then Iron Fist can attack for... Okay, so it's going to be 3. She's the active villain next, so... But I'm going to be an alter ego. So I'll attack Corvus, I guess, for 1, 2, 3 with his ability Stunning. He takes a retaliate and 1 other damage. And then Adam Warlock will attack for 1 here. And then will this finish? It goes from 6 to 7. And then 7, 8. And then she's confused. And then Black Order 9. So it doesn't actually finish. But if she gets an advance, it finishes. But I cancel the advance. So now I flip down. I use Soul World to heal all the way up to full health. And I'm going to try to win next turn. Okay. Now I ready everything up. I should be able to win this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this should be an easy win. So, this switches to the villain. Both the schemes go up by 1. 1, 2. She is confused. And the Black Order Procedure just schemes for 1, bringing that to 9 of 10. Sorry, that was a roll earlier. Then I get 1 encounter card, which is Gang Up, which Force Interrupt, I cancel the Winter Fields with Cosmic Ward. And now it's my turn, so I just need to figure out how to win with full health. So I'll flip up now. I'll just Karmic Blast here onto Proxima. I'll discard 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that deals 6 damage, defeating Proxima. And then the allies just defeat Corvus entirely. So I can just I actually can just defeat this Black Order Procedure. So I'll discard Beta Ray Bill. Yeah. To increase my stats by 1. And draw 2 cards. Here's my staff. Okay, finally. I'll play Nick. Nick will come in. Sorry. I'll attack for 1 here first. Wait, no. He is at 4 health, right? So I'll just take out the Black Order Procedure with these 2 allies. Iron Fist goes away. And then I paid all the resources for Nick. Nick can come into play and deal 4 upon entering, defeating Corvus. So that was a successful game. And defeated the next scenario without having the tower actually be damaged either. It was really cool, because I don't like letting the tower get damaged. I'm trying to think about the decks. Like, again, my Mystic Senses were all at the very bottom of my deck, and my staff got randomly discarded by a Black Order, but by a minion's effect. So that was like, again, I did not get lucky with that playthrough. And I still was able to win fairly easily. Yeah, because that was easy, because like the tower wasn't damaged. So that's interesting. Let's check the campaign log. So, defeated that. If the Shawarma place was defeated, add Shawarma to the campaign pool if it was. If Black Swan is not in the victory display, add her to the campaign pool, so she's not in the campaign pool. If the Avengers Tower has a damage trait, record that, and record my hit points. Yeah, so that was pretty easy. That went perfectly as far as the campaign was concerned. And yeah, what card did that take? Oh yeah, that was that. So thanks for watching the second scenario of this campaign and my continual editing of the Adam Warlock deck that I'm working on. I'm not sure I need to make any changes for this. The Stun and Confused lock was very nice. Obviously, it's not going to work on Thanos, so I'll have to rely a little bit more on allies and Soul World in that scenario. But that should still be okay. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And if you like the video, like and subscribe. and leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Stay zesty.